Shalom, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you tuning in with me today. Let's just go ahead and get right into it.
If she gets me beaten, I will never tell her sorry. If she gets me beaten, I will never tell her sorry. Questions in the
Well, I think I bring feminine inspiration to the table. Like Kelly Rowland say, I'm gonna be your motivation. When you come home, I'm gonna be in lingerie. I'm gonna keep it nice and fresh and waxed for you. I'm gonna cook your food.
Oh,
You just
shit.
gotta bring home the bacon. That's
Oh,
it.
shit.
I don't ask for a lot.
Okay.
All of that sounds good, but it's much more to pleasing a man than just looking good. Because any woman can be home when he get home in lingerie, giving him that sexual energy with a plate of food they did or did not cook. Like that's not hard.
Okay, hold on.
See, I got CEO.
Yeah.
I got you, right?
God damn.
Hold on.
She
He's
got you on that regular
interested.
shit.
Hold
He
on.
interested. Yeah, of course.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
It ain't
So,
regular. That's
fresh.
what men want.
I want to
though.
know, right?
Who want that?
So,
Chris?
Mr.
No, that's very, very regular and basic because any woman can provide a man that. Even a woman of no value can give a man that. So,
Organic is a
Okay.
high value guy, right?
Right.
I want to know from you, brother. What do you look for in a woman? So you heard all these answers, right? What do you look for?
I mean, yeah, like, of course, most of them is gonna stand on they pretty, they gonna fuck you and all that. Come home, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Like, we get that dime a dozen. Like a nigga got bread, nigga. I'm 6'6", 230. I'm smooth. Even without the money, I had every woman I ever wanted. So, like, just because you're gonna be at my home when I come there cooking, I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying?
do.
I never needed it. You know what I'm saying? I need a girl that's gonna understand what I go through. Who gonna keep a motherfucker on top of his toes. That's gonna push him and motivate him. You know what I mean? That's also gonna come with some ideas. You know what I mean? Give me creative criticism on my grind. You know what I mean? Also add to the table. You know what I mean? Not just trying to grab some food every time it's filled up. You know what I mean? You got to bring something to this table. Like fucking pussy is over with after a certain time. Like I could fuck any bitch I ever wanted in my life. I always have. That's not appealing to me no more. You know what I mean? Once you get money and once you was already having that, you got to bring more. Your energy got to be right. Your mind got to be right. That body don't mean nothing after a while. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will fuck anything, man. So like,
take it from the mouth of a man who people consider to be high value. He's literally telling you it doesn't matter about all that sexual energy. It doesn't matter that you got that BBL. It doesn't matter that you are seductive. It doesn't matter that you can wear lingerie when he gets home. He about don't even care about you having that plate ready. At this point, as a lot of men are saying, it's not just him. They care about your character. They care about your attitude. How are you going to be acting? How do you motivate them? What kind of energy do you give to the relationship? Like, how are you helping them bring their vision into reality? This is what men care about. Like, and I wonder what she gonna say to this.
like you could be the
Paperback.
baddest bitch in the world. That's fine. Nigga gonna have you, and I'm gonna fuck a bitch, motherfucker, a 2 and a 3. A nigga will do that.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z had Beyonce, he still fuck some other pussy. How can you beat that? Because he would just want some new pussy on his cock. So that ain't nothing, man. It's your energy, it's your mind, what you bringing to help me grow. That was gonna help us grow. That what counts.
Yeah, preach, brother. Preach.
But a bad bitch brings inspiration
Nah,
that you
not
will
to no,
not
not to
get.
no real nigga that already
Yeah.
has.
She said a bad bitch. The fact that you even acknowledging and calling yourself these things is furthering his point. Like, he don't want no bad bitch. That's not what he wants. Like, don't no real man really want that. Like, social media have a lot of women mind twisted up and turned upside down thinking that men want bad bitches. This is a lie. Like, that the world is telling you this is not what they really want. That's what they want to have sex with, but that's not what they really want, like as wives and in the long run.
Had that. If you got a fat, lame, rich nigga that need all that, I just want a bad bitch, that nigga, he's a square. He's a nobody.
Yeah.
But a nigga that been sufficient his whole life and got every girl he wanted, what is a bad bitch doing for me? That's nothing. We always had that. What you bringing more than just being it's a million bad bitches walking this earth. That's the cheapest and most easiest thing to get for a nigga got some money is a bitch and some pussy.
Bam.
You go to, like I said, you go to Brazil right now, it's gonna be a 10,000 bad bitch you ever seen in your life. You get them bitches $1 and a coffee, and that bitch gonna lick your feet, man. That ain't that's worthless to a real nigga, man.
Right.
You gotta be a fat, slow brain, regular ass nigga that finally got some money to be imposed, and I got a bad bitch. Like, come on, man. Like that's a different type of breed of human that get they rocks off to that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Y'all get your money now. Go get all them niggas. But a nigga like me, that shit is like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Our energy's got to be connected. You know what I'm saying? We gotta grow together. That's the most important.
So
thing.
you'll take that.
Yeah, they did that sound over something important he just said, but he said our energy has to be connected and we have to be able to grow together. Like, I don't know what she finna continue to say. All she needs to be like is, okay, I never looked at it that way. Or, you know what, you're right. I really appreciate what you're saying. Like, no women ever do this on these podcasts. It's like, it's no accountability and it's just furthering the delusion. Whatever they think is going on, they want to continue to talk about it instead of addressing what the man has said and acknowledging that what he said is true.
A basic bitch that is somebody that you want to talk to over a bad bitch that will inspire you.
So you consider yourself a bad bitch?
No, yeah, I do actually.
So you above basic. Well, you don't even work. You don't have no attributes to the table here. Like what
I
are
do
we talking
have
about?
attributes.
Like what?
I inspire my men.
How? You don't got no job. You got what's your education?
Listen,
what's your master's
but you
degree
have
in?
to no, but you have to realize that when
Well, that stuff right there that he pointing out, that he trying to say, like, I don't know where he going with that because I don't think it really matters as far as what she got a master's in, a degree in. I think he's just trying to call her slow, like low key. But you know, having a degree, having your master's, or having a job is also not really what a high value man is really looking at, because that is just putting you on a more equal playing field to him. I've seen men say that they would prefer if their woman didn't work and didn't have all this degrees and education, so she don't think that she's somewhere above him or equal to him. And I think he's just trying to point out that she's slow though. It's just kind of
men make it to a certain level,
Right.
they're not checking for a woman's education.
They're not?
When you're making millions of dollars, you don't care about a woman's education.
Yes, you do.
Talk to
I
plenty
do.
of rich men.
I do.
I think he cares if the woman is knowledgeable and wise and has a general understanding of the way the world works and is smart and intelligent in that sense. Because having a degree does not make you intelligent. Like, going to a school where they give you a piece of paper telling you earned the knowledge in this category does not make you smarter than another person.
I'm a rich man. I got an estate in Malibu. Okay,
An
2
estate?
acres. Yes.
Oh, I
2
would
acres.
like to see the paperwork.
Okay, we can show you paperwork.
Go ahead and show me the
paperwork
title.
We gotta show paperwork to somebody that got no paper.
Miseducated.
That would make no sense.
Show me,
This shit got
pull
no
up
paper
that
calling
deed.
for paperwork.
Can he pull up the deed?
Can you pull
You
up
don't
your
even know
car?
what a
Can you
deed
pull up a
is.
vehicle?
You don't even know what a deed is because you
What
ain't
deed
got
you got? What deed you got?
a deed to these.
Come on, man. You got a little residue underneath your nose,
Man,
baby.
he's
So, I don't
certified.
do that.
He's
You know what I'm saying?
certified.
But I get
But
what
like,
you're
I
saying.
get what you're saying, though.
She
Yeah.
fucking with loser, fat, old niggas got money. I get it.
Nah,
Don't play with
negative.
them.
But seriously,
There's
when
no
you
way you
reach a
got
certain
nobody
level,
efficient
when
around
you
you.
reach a certain level, you don't care if that girl works as a bottle girl. You don't care if this
It
girl
don't
has
matter.
a job.
We
Like
didn't
you
say
don't
that.
care.
We gotta have somebody that got some
you
smarts,
already,
though.
because you
We can
already,
tell you ain't got no
you've
smarts.
already
Like, we
made
need
it to
somebody.
I knew that's what the point he was trying to make is, like, calling her slow, because he said he needs somebody that got some smarts. You can tell when a woman has some smarts. So he's just talking about, like, the woman just being smart in general. Like, typically women who go to school seem to come off as more intelligent, but there are women, like, I'm not college educated. I went to college 1.5 years and some semesters. I decided that stuff was not for me. I don't need a degree to tell me about what I have an expertise in or what I'm knowledgeable in. But yeah, he's just talking about an intelligent woman in general who doesn't just think with her body and think according to what she's seen on social media, but actually can form her own opinions and has wisdom and just general knowledge about the way life really works.
With
certain
some
level.
brain. It ain't about just want to suck my dick all the time.
The energy needs to be matched.
We need,
is what
yeah,
you saying.
yeah. It's bigger than
But you're
just.
saying because she doesn't have a job or work,
It don't
she
matter.
can't match
We-
your energy?
It don't matter. I'm talking about you personally on the
But you
educational
don't know me
terms.
personally.
I could tell you ain't got no brain.
Honey, I worked in corporate finance.
You
What are you
did?
talking?
So
yes,
why are you not
baby.
employed now?
Because I don't want to be.
So you want to be a slave to a man with some money?
I want to no, honey. I want to be an inspiration with someone
How?
to some money.
How you gonna?
Man, I don't know what to say, but other than, it's not good for women to get caught up in these ideologies that are formed from, I'm telling you, they're pushing an agenda on social media. Like I really am like 100% sure there is an agenda being pushed on social media that is really subtly, low keyly attacking women, and I mean attacking them in the sense that they know women are weak and easily influenced, and so these agendas are planting seeds in women's minds, telling them that these type of things that this sister is talking about matter, and they don't matter. Like, you literally have a man in front of you telling you what matters to men of his stature, and she's still going against it, being rebellious, being disrespectful, being condescending. It's almost like, once you attach yourself to these ideologies, it's going to be very hard for you to detach yourself. So I just encourage my sisters probably to just, I don't know. I want to blame Instagram and Facebook. That's why I don't have either one of those. It's imperative that we get up off of social media and start living in the real world. So when men tell us what they really desire, we're able to receive it and begin to apply it to our lives. If what we really want is a man, because at the end of the day, I believe that's what a lot of us as women want, is a man. I know personally, I don't want to be alone and I want a man. That's why I had to begin to work on the very difficult things about myself that were hard to change at first, until I acknowledged and began to be accountable for those things. And then it became a lot easier and a lot more noticeable. And I was able to put my own self in check without somebody else doing it. But, women like this, if you're going to have that mindset, you're going to have a long way to go. Not to say that it's impossible, but you have to start being aware that you have a problem. Yikes. Then you won't have to get embarrassed on podcasts like this, because that's very unfortunate. But I appreciate you all tuning in with me today. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the subscription bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And come in my comments, let me know, what do you think a high value man wants in a woman? What do you think men want in a woman these days? And what is it that is really messing up the modern woman's mindset? Do you blame social media? Because personally, I blame social media. So I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, make sure you like this video, share it with somebody so we can get the conversation going. And shalom.